Hey everyone, Ryan here. Today I'm going to be showing my custom LEGO Star Wars CMF draft. I made this all in mecha bricks using their render system. This is my little bag design that I made. I know it's not perfect, but I tried to get all the details. I included a few figures, included the minifigure logo, just cool stuff like that. So our first figure here is the Grand Admiral Thrawn from Season 3 and 4 of Star Wars Rebels. Now, the figure that LEGO made was pretty accurate, but I think his hair is like a little bit taller. I don't know. And then I also gave him the dual molded legs, a little blaster, and then hip printing, because I made it so like his belt continues down onto his hip. Overall, this is a really cool figure. I wish LEGO would do another one of him, because if he's going to be in Mandalorian, and pairing with him is Ezra Bridger from Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels. He has the Grand Admiral Thrawn hair in the same color. And I was trying to find a good torso for him, but unfortunately the Zeb Aurelius torso cannot be recolored, but that's just using it. He has a little green lightsaber and then a little blaster. Figure number 3 is a Phase 1 Ahsoka Trooper. This is a custom figure that I came up with. It has never been showed in anything. I just thought it would be a cool idea. He's using the bomb squad head, or helmet and then orange visor. Now this figure cannot be made with the orange visor. Number 4 is a light side Ben Solo from the end of Rise of Skywalker. I think that the movie's been out long enough that it's not a spoiler, but he was a pretty generic figure, and he's using the Lloyd hair in black. Number 5 is also a generic figure. It's a Final Order officer. The only difference that this one has compared to the LEGO one is that he has a slightly different hat, and then it's dual molded red and black. I think that would have been really cool. Now, number 6 is a really cool figure. It's the Magistrate from The Mandalorian. She's using the Count Dooku torso and then the Dumbledore robe recolored into black. And then the spear is chrome, and then she has gray hair. So overall, a pretty cool figure. Next one is also a custom figure I came up with. It is a chrome trooper. It's a Phase 2 clone trooper, all gold chrome. Realistically, LEGO would never do this. This is just one of those cool figures that they should do, but they never will. Overall, it's a really cool figure. Next up is Bo-Katan from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I gave her the Rowana Ravenclaw's head because she has that little thing that goes around her hair, and Ravenclaw has a little diadem. I think that looks really cool. And then she has a little blaster fire coming out of her blasters, and then dual molded arms. Overall, this is one of my favorite figures. Next up to go with it is Moff Gideon, number 9. He has his dark saber, and then his TIE fighter pilot is torso. His dark saber is using the speckle thing with a sword piece attached to a lightsaber. That was really cool to do. And then his hair is using that same hair the Grand Admiral Thrawn does, recolored in black. So overall, this is just a really cool figure. It looks really awesome with that dark saber. I just think that dark saber looks really good with him. And he's a pretty cool figure overall. Next up here is a figure that I also came up with. It is a battle-damaged Purge Trooper. And this is, if you don't know the Purge Troopers, they're in Jedi Fallen Order, I believe. Somebody recommended it to me, and I'm like, hey, why don't I make it so it's battle-damaged? I gave him the torso and one leg from Anakin Skywalker, and then he uses the Utapau Trooper helmet recolored with some sky. Now, our second to last figure here is Ben Swolo, or aka Shirtless Kylo Ren from Episode 8. I would like to give him some torso printing, but unfortunately there was no good torso for it on Mecha, and I'm too lazy to color my own. This is actually the first figure I came up with. So yeah. Next up is my favorite figure of them all, number 12, Darth Revan. He's a more accurate Darth Revan. He has a red and a purple lightsaber. And while looking at reference images, he actually has a lot more silver or gray on him than he does red. So I recolored his torso and gave him dual molded arms with some silver and black on it. And I just think LEGO really needs to make another one. He's an amazing figure. I obviously know the original one. It's kind of accurate. It's not the most accurate, but that figure now is extremely sought after. I wish they'd make another one. This is probably one of my favorite figures, though, that I made. He is my favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed this custom CMF. It is my first ever custom CMF. And if you want to see more, press subscribe. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below.